Welcome, KSL Gang. Welcome, KSL Gang. Today we're going to be reviewing Always and Forever Body Care from Bath & Body Works. When I was reading up on this fragrance before it came out, I immediately thought of the classic Heatwave song, you know, Always and Forever, that smooth romantic vibe. Yes, I'm a late 80s baby, but I love me some classic 70s. I also thought the scent would be a romantic feeling, more sensual, but it is the total opposite on what I thought it was going to be. This is a quiet one, so let's jump in. The notes are paralyzed pink pepper, white roses, and sheer sandalwood. So when I first applied it, I automatically thought skin scent. And like, you have to be hugging someone to probably actually pick it up. But that also depends on how much you spray. Also, with the pink pepper, it is not spicy at all. It's more so just warm. I have tried a variety of fragrances with pink pepper. Like, you can just get that spicy note in there immediately. And this one is just warm. If anything, it might be a very, very subtle spiciness. Now with the roses, I'm so glad they put what type of roses that's in here. In a conversation I was having with a florist when I was doing a cookie order for them, we were talking about baking and flowers, and this came up one time. Some reason we got on a conversation of roses, and I was right there with them, and I'm like, can you really get a difference between them? And they broke it down for me. It is absolutely a difference between all the different color of roses. And that brings me to the white rose, to what I'm picking up. I get this bright citrus note with the roses, like a lemony smell. And y'all know I can pick up some citrus scent, because I kept saying to myself, I'm like, I don't see any citrus notes that's listed, but I'm actually picking it up. And I'm like, okay, we have white roses. And that brought me back to that conversation I had. And that goes for yellow roses too. They can also have like a lemon undertone in there. The rose is very fresh and clean smelling, almost an airy rose, not overly sweet or a romantic rose, which to me, that's more for the pink and red roses, which is that classic traditional rose. So everything is just flowing together, being very, very soft and delicate. The sandalwood, it does create a soft, creamy woodiness. Overall, it's a warm, slight spiciness, very slight, with a fresh, soft rose, with a lemony pickup and a soft, creamy, woody dry down. I know a lot of people will enjoy this because that's the type of scents they like. It's a lot of people out there just love skin scents, like really soft, dainty, feminine fragrances, and this is definitely one of them. A lot of people not like me that like those heavy, loud, gourmand fragrances. They like a more gentle scent, especially if you're really sensitive to smells and fragrances give you migraine. This is perfect. You can enjoy your fragrance without just being too overwhelming for you. It's not anything like I haven't smelled something like this before. I'm sure in my collection I have a lot of fragrances like this that's really soft and close to the skin with these same type of notes. So it's just another one. So I definitely can see what audience this appeals to. And you might love loud fragrances, but you're in a setting where you can't wear them all the time. This is another good reason it's a good one. And even though it's a nice subtle fragrance, this was still on my skin around the 3-hour mark. The perfume could be a little bit more stronger, but I still feel like it'd be a nice subtle fragrance. The projection on it was not much at all. Like I said, it just sits there. It also going to depend if you spray a lot on your skin and also on your clothes. I would say someone had to be really extremely close to you to pick this up, unless you just really went in on it on your clothes, where it might can leave a scent trail. How it performs will vary on each person, no matter if it's a strong or a skin scent. This is like a very soft fragrance, like Per Wonder. Not the newer packaging was in, but the original packaging. It's a very soft fragrance like that, or probably even softer. And the body cream is just as soft and light and delicate as the fragrance mist. But the shower gel out of all of them actually has a bit more strength to it, and I pick up a little bit more of the rose, so that was interesting. The packaging definitely represents the fragrance as a whole. It's clean, sleek, classy. It has like a lace material with the pearls all through it. Really pretty. And now let's jump into some layering combinations. Now when I was thinking of the layering combos, I wanted to keep it the same exactly like Always and Forever. I didn't want anything to overpower it and just take over the fragrance, but just meet it at the same level. Even even though it's a skin scent and a lot of people love skin scents, you might still want to layer your fragrance and still want it to be nice and subtle. So the first thing I was thinking about adding in a vanilla fragrance, but not just any vanilla. I wanted something very soft and just with a little bit of sweetness. And that's when I brought in Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla and Bodycology Whipped Vanilla. These two work perfectly. Also, I believe will work as Fresh Vanilla Blossoms. I haven't paired them together, but I know it will work. And next we have Bath & Body Works Musk number 3. I was trying to see which one I would choose out of this one and the perfume mist and musk, but I like this one so much better because it has that rice milk in here. So not only is it just a musk fragrance, it has a creamy texture to it and I love it. And it still keeps it nice and soft and clean. Next we have Bath & Body Works Golden Eclipse. Now I wanted to add a fragrance with some fruity notes, but I didn't want it to be anything that was going to be overly sugary, sweet, but something that's mixed with a floral note. This one has berries, it has floral notes, and it also has a wood note. And Golden Eclipse is a soft one as well, so they just blend it in beautifully. And next we have Bath & Body Works Whipped Rose Latte. You can also use whipped rose and vanilla from Bath & Body Works. This one has the crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and a whipped foam. This is one of my most favorite rose fragrances, but it has a little bit more depth in there. It has the whipped foam and a cocoa flower. It definitely elevates that white rose and gives it a little bit more something than just a lemony citrus aroma that I picked up. It gave it a little bit more romantic feel to it that it was lacking with it just being a white rose by itself. And next we have Bath & Body Works Perfume Mist and Honeycomb. Now this is just a warm fragrance right here, and like I said, Always and Forever has that warm feeling from the pink pepper, but this is going to add in even more warmth in there. This one is a nice subtle one as well, so perfect match. And next we have Bombshell Glamour in the fragrance mist. Now I do have the perfume, but I choose the fragrance mist because it's not as potent as the perfume, because this one does have a bit more stronger notes like amber. It also has peach and floral notes. It's more delicate because it smells like a sparkling champagne. Also, it brightened it up where it's not too dense. It definitely brought in some fruity notes. It brought in a nice depth of warmth from the amber. And next we have Victoria's Secret Bear. This one has Australian sandalwood, Mandarin Madagascar, and violet. So the sandalwood and the mandarin was really nice in here. You have a little citrus note that blended right in with the lemon note I picked up in Always and Forever. And Bear always smells different on everyone. It creates its own unique scent, and you can pair it with the perfume or the fragrance mist because they both are not like heavy hitters, but they do last quite a while on my skin, which I love. And next we have Britney Spears Fantasy Share. Now this one will bring a little bit more fun to it. It has variety of fruity notes, floral, even a little bit of a cupcake smell. This is a sweet, light, airy fragrance, which I knew was going to pair really well. It has a nice bright opening, then you get the light florals, really good. And next we got Bath & Body Works Cue the Confetti. Now this one is just a sparkling blackberry drink type fragrance, and it's not anything heavy with this one at all. It brought in a nice sweet fruity smell. And the last one we have is Bath & Body Works on the aromatherapy side, Rose and Vanilla. Now I have the essential oil mist, and they also have a perfume in this that I have not picked up yet, but just this one alone is perfect because it's really soft and delicate, just like Always and Forever. I mean, Rose and Vanilla is probably even more softer than Always and Forever. This just has like the extra rose note and give it a little bit of a vanilla smell. Okay guys, that's going to complete my review and learning combinations with Bath & Body Works Always and Forever. And let me know, have you tried this out? Are you going to be picking it up? Is it something that you're interested in? And do you love skin fragrances like this? But if you haven't now already, subscribe and join the KSL gang. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey KSL gang, if you're into ASMR, make sure to check out my other channel, Keke's ASMR Stories and Reviews. Also, if you're looking for quick, easy recipes, check out my other channel in Keke's Kitchen. I'll see you over there.